What if I told you the secrets to building billion-dollar companies and changing the world are already written in one book? Imagine having a roadmap from Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jack Ma, all in one place. These aren't just successful people. These are the architects of our modern world who looked at the impossible and did it anyway. Today, we're diving deep into Top Visionaries Who Changed the World by George Ilian. This book compiles life lessons, business strategies, and revolutionary thinking from the most influential entrepreneurs of our time. If you're serious about learning from the best and leveling up your life, smash that like button right now, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss what's coming. Let's get into it.
So what makes this book special? Top Visionaries Who Changed the World isn't just another boring business book. Author George Ilian has done something remarkable. He's combined detailed biographical sketches with practical models you can actually apply to your own life. This revised edition features Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Ma, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, Oprah Winfrey, and others who reshaped our world. These are the people who gave us the iPhone, Facebook, Tesla, Alibaba, innovations we use every single day. But here's the thing. They all started with nothing but an idea and an unshakable belief they could change the world. George Ilian's mission is to inspire people globally through these successful entrepreneurs, and that's exactly what we're exploring today.
Let's start with Steve Jobs. The co-founder of Apple didn't just transform computers, he revolutionized how we interact with technology itself. Here's what's fascinating. Jobs wasn't a traditional engineer. He was a visionary who understood technology needed to be beautiful, intuitive, and human-centered. The Macintosh, iPod, iPhone, iPad, each didn't just improve what came before, they completely reimagined what was possible. The book reveals Jobs' secret wasn't just innovation, it was his obsessive attention to detail, refusal to compromise on quality, and ability to anticipate what people wanted before they knew it themselves. He famously said, "People don't know what they want until you show it to them."
But here's the powerful part. Jobs was fired from his own company in 1985. Imagine that, kicked out of Apple, the company he founded. But instead of giving up, he started Next and Pixar. He turned failure into fuel. When Apple brought him back in 1997, he led one of the greatest corporate comebacks in history. The takeaway? Your biggest setbacks can become your greatest comebacks if you refuse to quit. Jobs teaches us that vision matters more than credentials, passion matters more than perfection, and never giving up matters more than anything else. He didn't just build products, he built a legacy that continues to inspire millions worldwide. What would you do if you got fired from your dream? Jobs shows us the answer. Start something even bigger. Now let's talk about Bill Gates. While Jobs focused on design, Gates had a different vision. A computer on every desk and in every home. Co-founding Microsoft with Paul Allen, he didn't just build software, he built an empire. Windows became the operating system that powered the PC revolution. But here's what most people miss. Gates wasn't just a brilliant programmer. He was a strategic thinker who understood platforms and networks. The lesson? Think bigger than your product. Think about the ecosystem. Microsoft succeeded not because it had the best code, but because it created a platform everyone else built on. And after Microsoft, through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, he's tackling disease, poverty, and climate change. He's proven success isn't just about making money, it's about making a difference. If there's one modern visionary embodying impossible ambition, it's Elon Musk. Think about what he's accomplished. PayPal revolutionized online payments. Tesla made electric cars viable. SpaceX made reusable rockets a reality and is working toward making humanity multiplanetary. Plus Neuralink and the Boring Company. What sets Musk apart? First principles thinking.
Instead of accepting something as expensive or impossible, he breaks it down to fundamental truths and rebuilds from there. When everyone said electric cars couldn't be desirable, he built the Roadster and Model S. When everyone said rockets had to be disposable, he landed one vertically. But here's the real lesson. Musk is willing to risk everything on his vision. He's put his entire fortune on the line multiple times. In 2008, both Tesla and SpaceX were days from bankruptcy. He had to choose between saving one or the other. Instead, he scraped together every last dollar and saved both. The book emphasizes that visionaries don't play it safe. They bet big on their beliefs. That's what separates those who change the world from those who just talk about it. Musk teaches us that if you truly believe in something, you go all in. No backup plan, no safety net. Just pure commitment to your vision.
Mark Zuckerberg's story is the classic dorm room startup tale, but with a twist. He didn't just build a company, he connected billions and changed how humanity communicates. Facebook started as the Facebook in 2004 for Harvard students, but Zuckerberg saw something others didn't: the power of the social graph. He understood that people's connections could create a platform more valuable than any traditional media company. The lesson? Move fast and think long-term. Facebook wasn't first. MySpace and Friendster came before, but Zuckerberg moved faster, iterated constantly, and kept his eye on connecting the entire world. Over 3 billion people use Facebook's apps today. He's proven that a simple idea, executed relentlessly, can reshape society itself. Now, let's talk about Jack Ma. The Alibaba founder proves success doesn't care about your background. This guy failed college entrance exams twice, got rejected from 30 jobs, including KFC, where 24 people applied and 23 got hired. He was the one who didn't. He couldn't code, had no technical background, and started Alibaba in his apartment. But Jack Ma saw e-commerce's future in China before anyone else. Alibaba connected Chinese manufacturers with the world. Taobao became China's answer to eBay, except it won. The book highlights Jack Ma's philosophy. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. You don't need to be a tech genius to build a tech empire. You need vision, persistence, and the ability to inspire others. So what do all these visionaries have in common? First, they thought differently. They didn't accept the status quo. Second, they embraced failure. Jobs got fired. Musk nearly went bankrupt. Ma got rejected dozens of times, but they never stopped. Third, they thought long-term. These were decades-long missions. Fourth, they were obsessed with their vision. Not just interested, obsessed. Fifth, they took massive action. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything. George Ilian's book shows us these visionaries aren't superhuman. They're people who pursued extraordinary goals with ordinary means. That's the most inspiring part. Here's my question. Which visionary inspires you most? Jobs' design obsession? Musk's first principles thinking? Jack Ma's persistence? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. If this video gave you value, hit that like button. It helps this channel grow and reach more people who need it. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications. We break down books like this every week with key insights you can use to level up. Here's the truth. You don't have to be the next Steve Jobs or Elon Musk to make an impact, but you do have to start. You do have to believe your vision matters. You do have to take that first step. Top Visionaries Who Change the World is more than a book. It's a blueprint, a reminder that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. So, what's your vision? What world-changing idea are you going to pursue? The only person who can make it happen is you. These visionaries proved that failure is temporary, but quitting is forever. That rejection is just redirection. That your background doesn't determine your future. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg,
Jack Ma. They're not gods. They're humans who decided to bet on themselves. And you can too. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for someone else to do it first. Start today. Start now. Start before you're ready. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Now go out there and build something amazing.